Time to go, England. Catholic zealots. Can't let them do me. Loyal to Spain as well. Portugal aren't in the coalition, so they could get them out of it, but it's unlikely. Yeah, they want me to do a lot of things, including releasing Foix. I can tell you that isn't going to happen. Am I not missing a 30 stack? Not that kind of 30 stack. My everything is so out of sync right about now. It's alright, it's just means to an end. How many loans do you think Gelder need to become bankrupt? Lots. But they already have quite a lot. And the fact that they make pretty much no money means that it takes fewer loans for them. Their only income, unless they're getting subsidies, and that would be a real kick to the face, their only income is from trade, and they get a very little bit of trade. I wonder. Could I finally defeat the British fleet? Let's find out. Certainly done something that makes him scared. Jake, could you eat even more of them if you privateered them? Yeah, well, I'm about to try and squeeze them out of the North Sea. Embargoing them did part of it, but not all of it. There's still more to be done. Remove floaty crumpet. See, I like that. Okay, if I do this, we might take some pretty heavy casualties. But it is a good chance to stop the enemy dead. Okay, well, that or they'll just sail right past us. God, this is exhausting, but I will never give up. I came all this way for something, and I will have it. Jake, you're wasting free stability. Break a truce. Jake, can you annex Great Britain in this war? Probably not. No. I could if I had the next bunch of admin efficiency, but I do not. Also, I don't really want to annex them. I just want to chase them out of the British Isles. I mean, it's all about spreading Shamanist, and I think we've done a fairly bang-up job of splitting up Europe with Shamanism. But like I said, we have bigger things in our sights here. I can't forget which war Gelder is actually in. It's in the Austrian War. Alright, so once we assemble our enormous fleet, it's almost ready. Now what do? You do Venice, do you? That's good, because that's what we need from Austria. But what if you weren't so big? What if I split you in half? And some of you do Constantinople's, the other one does Venice. You both naturally go home whilst at war. Even better. Okay, so I can pool the whole, well, pretty much all of you. I only want a small detachment of you. Privateering London. Again, stay home whilst at war. The other bunch of you don't need to stay home at war. And then we get our far too large navy and have you meet up with them. Jake, Rome is being sieged. What? What is this? Blood. Okay, so they're trying to score first blood on me down in Rome. Incompatible. Actually, there's no need for me to really antagonize. I can pull some of these troops away. Phew. Taking your sweet ass time there, Gelda. Don't you worry, I'll get you. At least you have no money. Long may that continue to be the case. Call for peace. At least it's probably with Great Britain. That we can deal with. So now we have all our boats here. We can have them, I think, yes, privateer the North Sea, because I think you get more trade power from privateering. And then we can squeeze out Gelda even more. Yes! That really hampers down the amount of money that they get from there. And with their income crushed even more, hopefully, just hopefully, their what's it called again? Their interest will start to become higher than their income. Hopefully. I know they don't get anything from tax. Yeah, income of 0.09. Maybe we have to go deeper. More light ships. The extent I go just to try something different. Jake, I'm somewhat new to you. Why is it you hate Blurple? Okay, well I'm a big fan of Rome. And Rome was a great, prosperous empire. Look up to it. I played a lot of Caesar 3 as a child. Fantastic game. And pretty much gobble up anything about Rome. But then you have this pathetic Byzantine Empire going, yeah, we're Rome. And it's just like, no. Rome died a death. Let them die with dignity. But it's like, no, Byzantine's totally great. It's like, no. And then they get all this love in EU3 and EU4. Utterly undeserved for a dead empire. And I don't like it. It's just a mockery of Rome is what it is. There we go, that's how you crush them with the fleet. What do I even want to take from you? Would that be a bit much? Would that be overkill? Would it be underkill? No, I think we should probably try to take everything else that's left on this pathetic island. You've caused me enough of a headache, Great Britain, and for that I'm going to chase you away and make it all Shamanist. Jake, why can't you just 100% them to bankrupt them? Because they're currently spending money. If I occupied them, they would have no expenses, and they would just get whatever tiny amount of income they get. That wouldn't work to my advantage, whereas what I need to do is just let them keep spending their money. See, they're spending money on this, what's he called again? Missionary. Whilst I can't let the missionary succeed, that would ruin everything. I do want the missionary to be there and cost them money. Yeah, I'm going through a lot of rigmarole for this, and it's a real pain. Yeah, I got a lot of hate for Grayskin. I probably wouldn't hate Blurple in this game if they were actually really difficult to play. But they get all these things. When you play Blurple, and I have done it, I had to get Basileus. The game just keeps batting you on the head, going, "Good job, you drove the Turks out here, have 100,000 free admin points." And I'm just like, thanks game. I'd rather this was, you know, a bit more rewardingly difficult. It's like, oh wow, you were able to build 12 galleys, and because of that you've won the war. Well done. I just feel so patronised playing Blurple. Okay, that's going to push us over the limit. I can do that, however, and then they would probably end up moving capital. Very expensive. In fact, come to think of it, do I even have the points to convert all this, to core all this? Probably not, but we'll take it anyway. Got no good reason not to. Hey, you're still allied with Gelra too? No, you're not? Okay, good. I'm paying so little attention to what I'm doing in this game because I just want to bankrupt that nation. Oh, that's right, I also had other cores that I need to get rid of. Well, let's get coring quickly. Close enough. Don't peace out with Britain. Gelra is a minor partner in the war. Don't. No, they're not. Gelra is a minor partner in this war. Ta-da! Bet I had you scared. Almost as scared as you had me there. Yikes. And you take the bait there. We might not be able to hold. Ah, we got this. We got this. Although if Portugal want to reinforce, so be it. No problem. Gelra, is it too hard for you just to go bankrupt? Thing is, all they need to get is one event that gives them a bunch of money and they'll be able to survive for a lot longer. Also, this war is going to give me call for peace. I can feel it in my bones. Oh well, if I have to fight the whole coalition just to keep Gelra occupied, then I just gotta do it. Jake, have you ever formed Greyskin before? Isn't there an achievement that does it? Used to be that if the AI does it for you, you got the achievement. Man, that's how I got it. Yeah, check out the emote when I get to chat. I'll check it out now. Why is it a picture of a pepper? I don't understand. Oh, we have won a majority of the battles. That's a shame. I need to go and lose some pretty quickly. This calls for one at a time mercenaries. Don't try understanding, Jake, just embrace what it is. It's pretty much how my streams go. There's a thing, 4 more followers and I will need 2 more emotes. Although I don't know how I feel about having a picture of a pepper as one of my emotes. Maybe if it was General Pepper, but that's something different entirely. Where's my death fleet? You're meant to be patrolling the North Sea. Yeah, seriously, where'd they go? Death... Oh, okay. Well, sure, I'll meet up with you there. Koblenz... Nope. Jake, you can core provinces. Yeah, you're right. Nah. Jake, why do you have no heavies in your death fleet? Yes, I do. They're all here. All 177 of them. Really cutting into my income here. Merge them together and keep privateering. We need to squeeze everything we can out of Gelra's pockets. Now they're making half as much money as they used to. Gotta keep squeezing. Man, you know what? Bankrupting Muscovy was easier than this. I'm going to take that because I get the feeling I'm going to need to reduce war exhaustion within some time. Oh, curses. An old... Well, no, he's only 34, but he is in charge of armies. exhausting. This is truly exhausting. I don't really care about Austria being under siege. If anything, it works to my advantage. Silesia, as long as you remain Shamanist, everything's fine. Although you never did convert that one Protestant province, even though it shouldn't have been too hard for you. Right, another case of everybody assemble. This is really hamming into my money. But that's okay, that's why we got plenty of it. Yeah, Gelred did take economic, so it's making it a bit harder. If they had negative stability, it would be easier for me. But they have positive 1 stability. North Sea. Go. How much can we squeeze them this time? .03. Come on, man, you have like no money. Time to go bankrupt. Impulse infantry. No, perhaps being at war is not the best of time to do these kinds of things. Truly exhausting. Jake, can you use some espionage things on Gelder? Unfortunately, this isn't EU3 where we can do really crafty things with them. That's the best I can do. We're already sowing discontent. I could support rebels, but they already get no tax, so it wouldn't help us out. They are bankrupt! Oh! Finally! Finally! Dogs of the AMS. Finally, it's done. Okay, now what? Well, fortunately, they're going to have no natural enemies way out here. So, well done, you win. We now have, at long last, Gelre. A Shamanist HRE elector. They're not inside the HRE, but they're still an elector. Ah, holy smokes, that... Okay, it didn't ruin my country, but it was pretty ruinous. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. What am I meant to do now? The question is, do I vassalize them now or not? If I vassalize them, they'll at least be safe. But nobody's going to have a Cassis on them. I don't think anyone's going to attack them, and they don't take anything that's going to get them into anybody's way. Trade, defensive, diplomatic, economic, innovative, offensive, espionage. Jake, they're still converting. Alright, give it a day. Oh, he is still converting. Hold on. There we go. He's gone. Yeah, do I vassalize them? No, I think we'll keep him as he is. Jeez. Unfortunately, that's just one. That is just one. The trouble is, I need to do that with like 3 of them. But we'll see if we can get around that somehow. Somehow. Alright, what am I going to do with you, Austria? It's a shame you passed that pragmatic sanction. Jake, just annex everyone else in the HRE. That would be one way of doing it, frightening though it may be. But another thing that I can do is get a lot of nations, convert them and spit them out. Fortunately, we have the administrative efficiency to do that. However, our aggressive expansion in Europe is pretty high at the moment. And doing that, even getting Ming, probably wouldn't wipe them. Although our truce with Ming is pretty much, well, it's going to be done in 3 years. Just need to take a bunch of land and convert it. How hard could it be? Annex Bohemia and get a new elector. Here's the thing. I don't know why, but the AI will never elect a heathen or a vassal as an elector. So if I annex electors, Austria will not make new people. Still, who are you even going to vote for? Silesia has a king. Right, who can I even spit out of you? I even spit out of you. And there is Württemberg. My mum's turning off the internet. Good night. Good night, Craig. Craig Larkin 99. Jeez. Okay, unfortunately this was just one step in what could well be a long and arduous road, but I will make brown skin. Has a ring to it, don't you think? I just don't know what to do with Austria. Should I spit nations out of him or not? Bavaria would be an expensive one, but it would be a big bite out of him. Very difficult to convert, and it pushed me right over the limit. Frighteningly so. I think I might have to do it though. Alright, so I'll take those two and release. Yeah, I'll need to convert them as well though. Württemberg could do you as well. Salzburg. No, I don't have you occupied. And take all your money. That should do for now. We're just going to have to straddle the revolts for a wee while from our tremendous overextension. At least we can core Essex now. And we should be able to sell you Orléans at long last. Not that that'll make much of a dent. Jake, why not warn Austria in case he declares war on Gelre? That's a good idea. I highly doubt he will. Does the AI even ever do that? Alright, this is crazy. The fleet that we have here, it's really unnecessary. But still, protect our trade.